Good morning, St. Francis, and good morning, people of God. Actually, it's the afternoon. It is the 29th day. 29th? Yes. 29th day of June, 2022. It is Wednesday of the 13th week of the year. But like we had yesterday with St. Irenaeus of Lyon, today we celebrate the solemnity of Saints Peter and Paul. I happen to be here in what is a very empty office. That is currently belonging to our school principal, Mike Watson. There he is, who is tomorrow beginning his last day here as principal of the Franciscan School, and his retirement looms on the horizon. And so, as we have done the past 2 years, we look at the solemnity of Saints Peter and Paul together, because Saints Peter.
Mary?
Yeah, well, Mary's there, she's there, but no, just Peter and Paul, just Saints Peter and Paul, because Saints Peter and Paul were buddies, were friends. However, they disagreed on a lot of things, and sometimes Mike Watson and I disagree on some things.
Many times.
Many times. But still, we can be friends. Ain't that right?
Yeah, as long as you admit you're wrong.
See, this is where, and this is what sometimes we think that St. Paul had to do. No, St. Peter had to do in front of St. Paul. But like St. Paul, me, I'm able to be there to be able to help Mike, St. Peter, recognize more perhaps of what we need to do, and what we need to be. So today's gospel, again, Peter is the one who stands up and says that Jesus is the Christ, the Son of the living God. And yes, and then Jesus makes all kinds of promises to St. Peter about what he's going to do and what he's going to become. Now again, that confession of faith is fantastic, but what happens, Mike Watson, a little bit later on in the Gospels, when Peter is confronted with his relationship with Jesus?
He becomes the rock.
No, he denies it. And so, even being the rock sometimes, and not Dwayne Johnson, even being the rock sometimes might not be enough to sustain you to be able to give good witness.
The rooster crows twice.
Exactly. And that is indeed what happened. Being faithful to Christ involves being faithful to one another, and having good friends like our current and soon to be not principal, Mike Watson, is important in our lives. Today we value relationships that we have with each other, even their struggles and their challenges, and the many ways sometimes in which you really may want to punch somebody. You still can be their friend. You still can be their friend, because that means that your friendship has power, it has strength, it is something that lasts. And God's friendship with us can withstand anything. So can our friendships withstand the ups and downs that we experience together. So a blessed solemnity of Saints Peter and Paul to you, Saint Francis, and people of God. Is there anything else you want to say?
No, it's been a great run.
It's been a great one. We wish Mike Watson much luck and much happiness in his retirement in the future, and may the Lord give you his peace.